Crowd of boys. Peace. What's good with you boys out there? Come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and following through with your lifestyle, your goals, what you proceed and what you want to do moving forward after certain points in your journey and in your life. And if you guys haven't noticed, this is a first audio that I'll be dropping in a long while, I should say. I took a little, 30 days off of uploading and doing all this stuff for YouTube and shit like that, and been living my life. I kind of flipped the script on the semen retention instead of going that full 30 with that lingering I'm on 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and just a little bit of what I've been doing over the 30 days. One is taking care of business. It's number one priority. It's taking care of myself, doing what's necessary for my physical being, my mental being, and spiritual being. All that in one must come first before anything. And this is the key to semen retention. Once when you unlock that, nothing else really matters. It's about endurance in this lifestyle that you live on semen retention. You guys have to understand that your life still proceeds forward. Even through relapses, you have to understand that your life still moves forward. As long as your heart still has a rhythm, you are alive and you get to proceed to the next moment, the next second, the next day, the next week, the next month. So relapses and stuff like that, guys, don't get too hard pressed on yourself. During the course of the month that I've been away, and I think it's been a little bit over a month to be honest, I have a partner that I deal with, and I'm going to expound more in future audios as I begin to upload more after this about certain experiences being in a relationship and being on semen retention. But over the course of 30 days, man, I've been spending time with my partner, bro. Be honest with you. Really taking a break from this lifestyle of mine. All right. Seeing where it goes. My relationship is a little unique in its own way because my partner lives in another state. So I have the benefit of controlling. We both have the distance. Makes it easier to be on retention when that person is away. Whether it be a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time, there's still that regenerative process that you go through when you are staying firm and true to who you are and what you stand on, your beliefs, if you're not turning to pee and stuff like that. And one of the experiences that I will give you guys and be completely open and honest with you guys about, and this is what I mean about moving forward with your life and being on semen retention and moving forward with certain things, is having sex, active sex with my partner. One, you don't have to release. And one of the things that I've experienced is having to explain to my partner, and you guys may have to do this with your female too, is that females who are so loving and giving to you, they want to indulge with that pleasure, know that you're getting pleasure, and to them, in their mind, you releasing is you getting off. Pleasure to them, it turns them on, also knowing that they can get you off. But understand, when you go through this process of semen retention and you've been this on a long stint, you are able to control your releases. You are able And you're able to tap into this energy where you don't have to release while having intercourse. And it came a moment where, I was controlling my orgasms. Like, I was not releasing. And my partner, she questioned me on it, like, what's going on? Because once again, she ain't, listen, it's different on this side. I'm gonna keep it PG as possible. But when you're engaged in that type of sexual activity, sexual intercourse, your endurance builds up through the course of time, especially if you have been on semen retention. You are really able to control your pelvic floor. You can feel the orgasm coming and control, right? Grabs control of that release point. Okay, guys, it takes practice, and it also takes honesty with your partner. And that's what I had to, go through the process of explaining to my partner. For one, I don't really, need to release like that. Like, I've gotten to the point where I get pleasure just out of, the strokes, being in it. You dig? Stand up in it. And then what the ultimate benefit is that I get to conserve my semen because I don't release. And don't release as often. And that's the second thing I'm going to jump into is, even if you do release while having intercourse or, masturbation, if you relapse with pornography, whatever the case may be, releasing with pornography is more of a mental thing. You have to get over that hump. But being on semen retention, you grow a disinterest completely for pornography. What makes it even more grand is that if you are dealing with a partner, if you're dealing with, if you're in a relationship like I am, when you do engage in sex and you release, you really have a disdain and a disgust for pornography. I know guys may run into a little rut where they do have sex or sexual intercourse and stuff like that. That dopamine hit can have a direct effect where you kind of go into that marathon or that binge, I should say, that binge release where you go consecutive. Guys, you got to gain control. All right. Once again, when you're going on binges, it's more of a mental thing. Okay. Now it's more so you got to really gain control over your mind, because your body will tell you one thing, but now it's a mind thing. Okay. For me, releasing while having sex with an actual partner, female, to be exact, you dig? It completely withdraws you from turning to anything else but getting the real thing. It's nothing like the real thing, bro. And being a man that has value, morale, stature, confidence, why would I belittle myself anymore if I know I can get pussy? There's no need for me to turn to that. That's one of the greatest benefits about being in a relationship, first and foremost. But another thing is that if you have a female, you can control the income and outcome, the comings and the goings, and all pun intended. If you are able to control every aspect of the relationship, the time that you spend together, the dynamic, if it's a long distance relationship. My female lives an hour and a half away. See each other maybe, every other week. Every other weekend I have my son. So, my lifestyle is a little bit different from how you guys may maneuver. But this is the thing. This is my lifestyle. That's why I'm encouraging you guys to try to step out the bounds of semen retention a little bit and try. And I'm not saying go out there and start releasing. My thing is to get with a partner, female counterpart. Guys, you got to understand that if you are in a place and you are able to control yourself and your emotions, no female can fuck with you on that level of drawing too much energy out of you. They respect a man of stature. And when you build yourself up the right way on semen retention, females won't try you. They'll play their little games and stuff, but some shit you will be able to decipher and seek right through it. I've had females ghost me because they know they can't fuck with me. They know they can't play a certain game with me because I don't engage in that. I've had females, give me their number, I text them, and they try to play that chase game, and I don't chase. I don't chase. I have friend zone females. They don't understand what's going on. I've ignored females on this semen retention. There's a lot of shit that's going on with females, and I've seen I'm not going to say every, but I've seen different versions of it. Right now, at the time of recording, I just, walked into the store to grab coffee and stuff like that, and I've literally seen... Now, listen to me. This is another thing, too. Being on semen retention and having sex and then releasing and then, getting back on. Right now, I'm about 3 to 4 days back on since my female, over the weekend. She left this weekend. So now I'm back on conserving my energy again, right? And one of the next experiences that I had is now, just before I recorded this video, get a coffee, wake up a little bit this morning and get back on uploading for you boys, is this female that was in there. I walk in the store, she's at checkout already, and I go grab a basket, and she looks at me like stares. All right, so I'm still getting stares. Fuck with this even more. I go to one of the aisles, see that they don't got what I need, so I put the basket back. I don't need the basket. And then, I just go get my coffee and stuff like that. And then I walk to another aisle to go get a Gatorade. All right, guys, rehydration, very important. So I rehydrate and everything. Rapid rehydration is something that I stick to, that's made by Gatorade. I don't get no, I'm promoting somebody else shit before I'm promoting mine on this audio. So it is what it is. I don't get paid by Gatorade, but they have, a rapid rehydration, sort of like a Pedialyte type shit that I get, because I like to hydrate, period. All right. But after sex, releasing, whatever the case may be, relapses, you need to rehydrate. All right. So I'm big on that all around, like even with exercise and stuff like that, not just semen retention. This is really my lifestyle. Anyway, I go in the aisle to go grab this Gatorade, and this girl done walked back into the store. Yeah, I came in the store. She was at checkout, checked out. I went back to put my basket back, and she was gone to what I noticed. But then when I went back to another aisle, grabbed my coffee, and then went to go grab my Gatorade, she was standing in that aisle. She came back in the store. And as I walked by her, she was standing in the way on purpose, turned it back to me. Seeing I was coming down that aisle, she turned it back to me, stood in the way, and I grabbed my coffee, had my coffee already, I'm sorry, and then I grabbed my Gatorade, went to go get a water, and as I moved by, she stepped in my way and made it so where I couldn't, well, not that I couldn't get around, but I had to say, excuse me, I had to say something to her, and she stared me dead in my face. And I look right back, guys. Like, I don't put my head down. I don't, like, hey, excuse me. It makes it all worth the while because I know the type of energy that I'm walking around with, and I know the effect that I have. That's power. And I grabbed my shit and I dipped off. It takes restraint, gentlemen. It takes not every, look that you get, you get souped up. But this is something I'm just talking about because it just happened to me before recording. And it goes to show that one thing is natural attraction and having, natural good looks is one thing. But when you have gone on this journey, like I have, and done certain works and really enhanced myself and carried myself a certain way, assert myself and also affirm to myself who I am, how I move. It just doesn't stop because you release, guys. It just doesn't go away and disappear because you release. See, the thing is that this is a lifestyle and you have to continue to live and have the habits of that lifestyle. Think of it like drinking alcohol. There are extremes to it, but there's also a balance to it where you could be a social drinker, or I just drink when there's an occasion. You do it on occasion where it's not affecting you to the point where you are deemed an alcoholic, where you have a problem. And this is the same thing and the same effect that it has with sex. The feelings, the emotions that drinking or sex has on you. And I'm just using drinking as an example of how the addiction and the habits can be. But every once in a while, is it not okay to have a drink socially? If you're at an event, if it's a party, if it's a celebration. And then you monitor what you're drinking. Are you drinking hard liquor? There's different versions of how much you're drinking. Are you just drinking beer? Are you a wine connoisseur? Are you a lightweight? Can you handle some shit? You dig what I'm saying? It's levels to all this shit. And that's what guys have to understand. So a release ain't really, oh, it's a detriment. I'm done. I done went 200 days and I release. Everything's gone. Nah, it don't work like that, gentlemen. If you've been doing the work on that 200 days, that social time that you had, or that relapse, that, whatever you deem it as, it's you in your mind. And now it's a mind thing. It's a mind fuck. And it's not that serious. When you have changed your lifestyle and you move a certain way, guys, semen retention is you. You are semen retention. Just don't get caught up in the occasion all the time. Don't make the occasion the excuse to fall off. Guys, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Listen, I told my female, listen, there's going to be times where we got to go 30 days. My lifestyle now is shaping up where I'll have to be traveling and on the road for work very soon. All right. I'm into contract work on my business side, and I work with business partners who do construction and stuff like that. And it's out of state. It's 4 hours away. So I have to be gone for weeks at a time, maybe a whole month. Maybe coming up soon, depending on how things work out, shape up, and on my personal side, on the personal life. Okay. So being in a relationship, it only, makes sense to have to be on semen retention because I'm going to be away from my partner. This is about being trustworthy, having someone in your corner, someone understanding you, and also opening up and having that trust for other people as well. Guys, before I end this off, I appreciate you. You guys stay tuned. There's more content coming. If you made it this far, I fuck with you the long way. You already know. I've missed you guys, talking to you guys. I'm still doing consultations. Guys haven't reached out since I've been going, haven't checked on your boy or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I've been seeing, certain guys' comments and stuff like that. Another thing is guys who have reached out to me for consultations. All right. Support the work here on the YouTube. Listen, I got a lot going on. The more and more that I get involved with other work and business and contracts that I have going on, guys, that gets more of my attention. But continue to support the work because I will be coming with more audios and more videos as well. I will be doing actual videos. So, guys, understand that it's not over. I will be taking breaks because I need it. I need my own time, too. Giving you guys all this energy isn't fair to myself. And I got to do what's best for me and mine. And I hope that you guys are doing the same for yours. Peace and blessings and gratitude for everyone who shows love. If you're new and you're here, welcome. Make sure you like. Everyone subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this shit going. Guys, stay firm and stay strong on your journey. All right. Show love and support to the channel. You keep it growing. I'm using this as a nonprofit. I already got shit going on where I don't need to line my pockets, guys. But there's semen retention in this community that's being built, and that I'm trying to collab with other guys as well who are into different things. If you come across this audio, please reach out to me if you're business minded. Crowdofboys with a Z at gmail.com is the best way to reach me, to set up any type of consultations, one-on-ones, calls, business ideas and stuff like that. And I'm very serious. And then lastly, man, the Cash App, $, Crowdofboys with a Z. I also have PayPal and stuff like that, through the Gmail. You can always reach out and support the work. Guys have issues with me promoting myself and promoting what I got going on. But once again, if I don't do it, no one else will. So if you have a problem, you could cut your station. You can change your station, and you know what I mean? Do what you do. You don't have to. I'm just putting it out there. But this is necessary work. Those who are like-minded, once again, feel free to reach out, man. All right. Last thing before I leave you guys. All right. Almost lost my train of thought, but last thing. Being on this journey, okay, and me taking a break, the 30 days, taking a fallback, I encourage guys to do that too. Just live your lives. Live your lives, guys. That's the important part of it. Do not make an excuse and say, oh, bro recommended that I go live my life and don't think about semen retention. So does that mean go release? And what? No, that doesn't mean that. Live your life according to you, not worried about sex. Just go with the flow of things and watch what happens. That's the thing, guys. If you're still, when I say live your life and the first thing that comes to your mind is sex, that's your first problem. When I said that I'm taking a break from semen retention and doing, coming to the YouTube and dropping videos, I wasn't talking about going to have sex. Sex wasn't on my mind. I needed to take a break from making these audios and pouring this information out and not applying it so much to myself. Taking those 30 days for myself and seeing where it goes. And naturally, shit that I didn't expect started flowing to me. Such things as love. All right. Opportunity. And more opportunities is coming. All right. Things of that nature. And I just build and expound upon that for myself and just took the journey as it came. I still got to live my life, guys. When I turn the audios off and do all the editing and uploading and stuff, I still have to live my life. And it's been easier. I'm not so committed to, I got to do this content, upload, edit. It's just more of an easy flow thing. I looked at the YouTube. Those guys would be all right. They ain't checking for me anyway. You know what I mean? But listen, guys, I'm here. Reach out. All right. I got another one coming soon. After this one, I'm going to be dropping some shit back to back or even, every other day. But the audios are coming back, guys. Be ready. Well, all I said, with love and peace.